How's it going, everybody? My name is Daryl Burks.
And my name is Keena Burks. And we're the founders of Kingdom Over Culture.
For those who don't know what Kingdom Over Culture is a brand. It's embodying the values and having confidence in whatever you're doing to put Kingdom Over Culture. That can be with trends, that can be with different things you wanted to do, or what the world may deem you to do.
So what you can expect from Kingdom Over Culture, the brand? We want you to expect an amazing podcast, some dope merchandise, but beyond that, we want to create a platform where a conversation can be held, where you can be confident to choose the kingdom over today's culture. So let's get personal. Now, when we first started dating, it was the most unlikely couple you'd ever choose. I mean, honestly, I'm 3 years older than him. When we met, I was his boss, and I was horribly mean to men. Okay? So who would want a strong black woman who got a bad attitude?
Well, for me at that time, I did. Me being who I was, young, super young compared to my wife, light skin, considered soft or pretty boyish, that kind of put me in a position of, I don't think I could match her needs or her standards.
But you could. And I thank God for it, because at that time, I think somebody else was trying to date me and and it didn't work out, let's just say it that way. And somebody was right there to pick this situation right up.
Who was I? I was young, I was selfish, I was lustful. 1 out of 10 would probably never recommend. I would use my looks to get what I want. Am I right, Keena?
He sure would.
I'm right, I know. That's who I was.
Now, at the time we were dating, I was, about 26 years old. I was a virgin, and I always knew my entire life that I was gonna wait until I was married to have sex.
So my background, I was totally the opposite. I've already experienced sex, so it was totally different from what I was getting into.
So, babe, what was new when we started dating then?
I was serious about the Lord for real. I think that was like my breaking point in understanding that I wanted to make a decision that was going to benefit my life. That was a good point for me.
I appreciate that.
Okay. So the Kingdom Over Culture moment for me was me being serious about Christ, wanting to settle down, wanting to challenge myself from doing something the world wasn't doing. It was easy to have sex. What was hard was it for me to settle down. So that's kind of how I challenged myself in that regard. What about you?
I'm so glad you said it. What I was able to live up to at that point was the standards I actually already had. I had standards and no one really met them, no one cared to meet them, and I almost lost hope. But the fact that you chose to live your life for Christ wholeheartedly and wait with me until marriage, 2.5 years of waiting, I gave him a run for his money and he stuck it out.
So 2.5 years later, now we're here, we're excited, we're married, happily married, we're expecting a beautiful boy.
And we're still choosing Kingdom Over Culture. At first, I really didn't even want to have children. And so the fact of the matter is, it's beautiful to be fruitful and multiply, right? And so, like Daryl said, we're expecting a baby boy soon, and it's one of the most beautiful experiences that you could ever experience, especially with somebody who the Lord's brought into your life to make you better, smoke you out, build you up, and walk this life with you.
And I think what's really good about that is that when me and Keena, we know we come from a background or generation of iniquity, of sin, or poverty. We wanted to be the trendsetter almost for our son, to be the first generation of standards of righteousness. And that's kind of the heart behind what we're doing. So now you got a quick snippet of what Kingdom Over Culture is. Now you can expect our launch December 11th.
So now on December 11th, you can expect a dope podcast to drop,
dope merchandise, dope designs,
as well as our website. So I want to encourage you to participate in the Kingdom Over Culture movement. Create a small video sharing your Kingdom Over Culture moment, upload it, tag KOC The Brand, and we'll be looking out for you, okay? So now that we've taken up enough of your time, we just want to remind you of the drop date.
December the 11th. We're excited about the movement, and we hope you are too. Until next time.
Peace.